I was just thinking about relationship. When you finna get with your, when you gonna get with your, sometimes if you letting God bring your lover to you, it's all about discipline. God ain't gonna share you. If you doing it on God path, you on God. I don't know if it's in the Bible. God is a selfish God, something like that. But what it means is basically you get on this narrow path to God. God ain't gonna share you. So if God give you your lover, that lover working through God like you are. And they can see, y'all can see each other through these eyes. How do you know? For me, I can't even glance at a girl. Somebody choke me out. I know who it is. Somebody will choke me out. Somebody, it be their higher self though. They'll choke me out. They'll pinch my skin. They'll just do something. I can't even glance at them. If I just glance at them, I like to look at people in general. But this particular energy that I have to deal with, it don't matter the vessel, because the energy the same. That's what I found unique. Like, it's funny, bro. When I get with my lover, it's like it ain't no different person. It's the same lover. It's just a different vessel. So you get, you kill them, they come back and jump in somebody else. So I don't know what the hell they got going on. But I got to understand because I've been walking this path for a long time. And it's like, you have to be careful because if it's like, if you got soulmates or twins and stuff, you can look at another one too much and that energy will jump off in them. So it's like the energy trying to find the vessel for you. But if you keep on staring at other energy, which is hard to do because that energy probably still out there. And there ain't nothing wrong with that or nothing. It's just that they might not be going through what you're going. You might be going through a different ascension than what they're going through. And they done went through that or whatever. I don't know. And this way, somehow I see it as, I don't know. It don't bother me like it would if somebody was cheating on me for some reason. It's all about understanding or something. I don't know. It don't bother me. Like, I'm following the energy now, and I'm realizing that the energy is dealing with the vessel that it's currently in, and that vessel probably was a very sexual active person or something. They wasn't whores or nothing. They were just very hot between the legs. It's difficult, y'all. So it's like the energy trying to balance out that energy in that vessel before that energy get to me. But anyway, besides that, that's deep. But anyway, it's like, cause Shawty, you be choking me out. You be doing too much. That's why I be separating. Me and you be arguing all the time. Me and this particular energy, we already be arguing. We've been arguing now for 2 or 3 years. When we ain't never even met each other. She get on my nerve. You get on my nerve. You already get on my nerves, y'all. But you been there though. You be there. I ain't gonna lie, you be there as much as you can. But you get on my nerve though. But anyway, it's a good. They see how the energy went down, like they want to hear it. She want to hear it. You said y'all heard that? That shit crazy, ain't it? When you talking to a twin or twin flame, it be like that. Lights flicker and everything. But it's like getting each other to notice that. That's it. Once you get each other to notice that spark, that's it. It don't matter who cheat. It ain't even about cheating. It don't. They can have a lover, but once they feel that spark, it's like they more drawn to you. You don't have to reach out. You don't have to pull them. You don't have to call them in no more. They're gonna be coming to you. It's just a part of them filtering out their own life that they already had before you came in the picture. That's what get difficult. And some of them go through great measures to get rid of that God energy which is weird. I thought that was weird. This is the first time I ever noticed it these 5 years, but I know Satan had a lot to do with it. And they try to pull themselves away from God energy, and that's when it become a problem. But normally they filter and they make it over. But anyway, once we finally meet, we don't. It ain't like we saying, "Yeah, I'm glad to see you." Well, we might say all that too, but it ain't like new. It ain't like two people who never met each other, which we never met each other. But it ain't like two people who never met each other act. It's like we already know each other and we just going on. I think they got a movie about it like this. I think it was that Queen of the Damned at the end. They didn't really play it like that, but it was like the energy was familiar between the two lovers at the end when they got rid of Aaliyah. And Aaliyah back though. I know the vessel she ain't gonna tell nobody. I might tell one particular person if I get out of this box that he probably don't want to see her. I might tell him who she is. But Aaliyah back. She just got back. It's just the energy. And I do want to do this because I want to meet this guy and I want us to go somewhere and I want him to meet that girl and I want him to come back and tell me if that's Aaliyah or not. And if he do, we're gonna have a group of people. I want us to tell it to the group of people so they can finally see, oh my God, this is real. But yeah, Aaliyah just got here about a few days ago. Got her vessel. It ain't one of the ones I'm dealing with though. It's one of the ones that's in my energy, getting on my nerves. But ever since Aaliyah been here, she ain't really been in my energy no more like that. Which is a good thing. Aaliyah is in my family tree over there. So that's a good thing. I'm elevating y'all. I'm ascending greatly. I had to get out of that. Stagnated. It really wasn't stagnated. It was other energies trying to claim me and want me to submit to their energy. That's what's hard. It's hard to elevate with God when other energies, whether it's Christianity, another religion, another spiritualist, whatever, some kind of group organization, when they trying to suppress your energy, keep you from raising up, that get on my nerves, bro. But that's harder than dealing with lovers. Cause it's like you don't deal with the lovers, you deal with the people they working for or the people that got power over them. When you in this God power, you gotta let go. You gotta let go. You can't be scared to let go. You gotta let go of this worldly stuff. You gotta let go of all this stuff we think that we need in life. You gotta let go and let God. And they try to hold on or whatever. But in this case though, in some cases, the lover might be found in one of these situations. It don't mean they ain't the lover, it just means that we both got work to do if we wanna be together. Most time it don't work out and they just go to another body though. Another body. Because some people don't want to let go of a lot of stuff. Or some people don't want to. You can grow and evolve in whatever you in, but you're going to have to change that atmosphere. Just like Dick Gregory said, Dad, Dick Gregory, do you go to church? He said, yeah, I go to the church that understand me though. I go to a preacher that understand me. They don't try to change me. All right though. Good, eh? That's kind of hard to do though. I had to do that with jobs. I used to have to quit good jobs, bro. And I already couldn't get the job. I wasn't supposed to get the job in the first. You're talking about a miracle, right? You get a job that pays good, look good, and everything good about it, but the only problem is they got a problem with you and God. You be like, oh man, like this job might not even want you to say God. You say God, you're gonna get fired. You just feel the evil in the atmosphere once they do that. So you be like, in your head, this is at the beginning. This ain't got nothing to do with somebody talking about God. This is at the beginning of signing the paper. And then I just tell them right there, like, I ain't gonna be able to work here. They be respecting it though. They were like, wow, everything's doing good. I said, because of that one part right there, what you said about God. What, you like to talk about God a lot? No, but just because you said it, they were like, I understand. And they let me go. I go. It'd be a good job. And I had to settle for a job that didn't pay nowhere near as good. But I feel better about it. I be talking to myself. Right when that dude do that, when we sign them papers, I talk to myself and I was out the door to my car, but I don't be talking to myself, I be talking to God. And then I just go on by my business, find another job. Because in that situation, they be like, you can't even say it. Like, okay, well, we know where your power and source coming from. I can't work with you. I can't work for you. So, that's all. That's all it is, y'all. That's why people be like, he good, I did everything I need to do. Is when it comes to being bad, I was born in chaos. I did everything I wanted to do that was awful when I was young. You grow out of that. You don't want to keep doing that. And then you have to leave the friends that you thought you would want to keep. I done gained friends that didn't like me. And I wanted them to like me so bad. And I evolved to the point where they did like me and they accepted me. And I befriended them. I became friends with them. And then I got rid of them when I realized I didn't need them as a friend in the first place. Like a man. I didn't just sneak around and say, I don't want to deal with him no more. I got rid of him. My problem is speaking to people. But that ain't a problem though. I be liking to be like my brother sometimes. My brother didn't speak to you. My brother got murdered, he didn't speak to nobody. He just nodded. He just like, he didn't speak to nobody, bro. And I be trying to be like, but I can't be like him. I gotta be like myself. But my brother, I used to love that stuff. You know, me and him were like night and day. I was bad about speaking. I've been to beat you up the day before and I speak to you that day. Okay, hey, how you doing? F you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. Oh, get over it, bro. You know, it'll be all right. We lived another day. Or vice versa. I probably got beat up. You know, still speak to him. What, same result, same response. Oh, F you, nigga. But then, you know, when my brother passed away, I tried to implement a lot of his characteristics. I just could never implement that, not speak. I guess it's just in me to be good to people. And I can't help it. But I be wanting to just have an attitude sometimes. But I will though. Like it only come around when it's time to be tempted though. It's like when you trying to slide me over to the devil, and then I checkmate you. But before that, I probably done spoke to you, and you probably think we friends by the time you get to that point where you finna try to blackmail me. And I'm gonna tell you, man, go on with that. I'm gonna tell you, man, go on like this situation. Like, I didn't think he was a monster at all. That's what you deal with in the slum. You go around somebody, you might be going to the barber to get your haircut, and them kind of people around. And they be out there, I mean, go on with that. And go on with all that. I heard somebody on YouTube the other day, they said how you could tell somebody gay. I can't tell that. I really can't. Because some people go both ways. It ain't even a big issue with me. You do your thing, I do my thing. I love women, that's just it. It ain't never been an issue with me. It's like, that's your life, that's what you do. But don't try to rub it off on me. That's my thing. Don't even try to rub it off. I ain't got no quarrel with you. But don't rub it off on me. Some people want to get around me. They want to try stuff. You know, whisper or whatever. I tell them, I whisper anyway. You need to go on, stay over there with them. They'll just laugh. They'll just laugh at themselves. I had to work with somebody like that, bro. We always had to take the bus together. And one day he would dress up like a girl, and he dressed up real good, 'cause I didn't even notice who he was. Sometimes he one day a woman, one day a man. I'm on the bus, And I'm like, what's up, dude? I sit right here because this seat was always the one empty. What up, dude? Let's sit right here. So, anyway, he was my cousin, so it didn't matter. So his seat was like empty. And I was like, man, let's sit right here, cause I know we grew up together. He's like, yeah, you can sit down. And I'd be like, what up? You know, I'd be talking to him, and I'd be, you know, saying dude and stuff. I know, man, you know what I'm saying? And he'd be cool with it. But then he'll dress up like a woman, and we going to work. And I was like, what up? I ain't no dude. I said, but I don't give a fuck. I said, I don't give a fuck what you is. It. I call you it then, bro. I said, I call you it then, bro, 'cause I ain't finna keep doing this. I already don't want to go to work. You know what I'm saying? I already don't want to go to work, man. I ain't got time to worry about who you think you is, bro. Whatever I say you is, dog. And you a dude. That's what I'm gonna call you. That's what I told him, man. We just, he just got quiet, bro. Like, I said that on that because it was like a work, but I was like, I'm not finna sit here and be confused with you, dude. Because I already want to go to work, but I hate it. I had a morning shift. I'm a third shift person, bro. I like third shift. They put me on a morning shift job. I hated getting up in the morning, bro. I couldn't stand. I barely like it now. But God want me to come outside. I barely like it now. So I just told him, right? Listen, dude. But, you know, after that, we laughed about it. It went on about our business, bro. And that ain't my problem. That's a personal problem, bro. Don't, you know, I know you. We grew up together, bro. Chill out, you know. But anyway, man, I forgot what I was saying, man. Just basically just being yourself. I just saying how a lot of people ain't even trying it. Like, the newest trend today, what need to be is people learning how to be themselves. And that don't mean I'm gonna be a killer. Not none of that. I mean getting over yourself, bro. Like trying to figure out why you even thinking about killing in the first place. You know, trying to figure out what's wrong with yourself. So when you figure out what's wrong with yourself, you build yourself. You build your own. You finally start to work on yourself. And then that might take research. That might take spending a little money for genealogy. That might, because your parents can't tell you about your great-grandparents. It might be something there. It might be a generational curse you're trying to break and don't know. And what I mean by that is, let's say these killing tendencies keep popping up in your head, but you don't want to do it. Well, that means you're the person to break it. Duh. You making it a big deal by trying to change yourself into that person. That ain't what it's saying. It's trying to tell you this is a generational curse you could break because it's in you to be a killer. But if you cannot be a killer and give it to God, then you'll break that generational curse off your family and you'll turn that generational curse into generational wealth.